Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Neek and this is Angelic Light, and I'm back with another general message for you all today. I just was led to the Yin Yang Oracle deck, so we're going to just be starting with that. It may just be an oracle read all the way through. I just go with the flow. So we'll see. A few cards did come out during the pre-shuffle or wanted to come out. It was a lot based around the divine feminine, evolution as well, transformation, major transformation. I also saw release, surrender, purge twice, and unexpected storm. So some sort of major change, but I also feel like that may be regarding a divine feminine's transformation currently at this time. So let's dive in and see what comes out. I hope everyone is doing well today. If anything in this video resonates or you find anything to be useful, don't hesitate to like the video, comment, share, or subscribe if you feel guided to. And keep in mind that time doesn't exist at the level of energy. So if nothing resonates today, don't hesitate to check back later because it may resonate in the future, okay? So let's get right into it and see what comes out. What does the collective need to know currently, Spirit? Okay, we have lack, past lack, suffering, self-love. Yeah, I also saw self-love, creation intentions as well when I saw release. So some of you may have released something. Look at the cards coming right back out. Change, courage, North Node, cosmic purpose. As I said, like it's a divine feminine who is making major changes and is moving towards your life purpose. Okay, and keep in mind that divine feminine, masculine, when I say feminine and masculine, divine feminine, divine masculine, those are all energy based. Okay, they're not gender based. So you can be I could be saying feminine and you can actually be a male in gender, right? Or you can identify as a male or vice versa. So feminine and masculine are just energies, okay, y'all? And we all have a balance of both within us, so keep that in mind. Okay, so but yeah, divine feminine is has grown into loving herself or has been really focused on self-love because of some sort of lack, some sort of energy of lack that she was in the past, okay? But you have grown to loving yourself, and upon loving yourself deeper, you have been encouraged to change through that self-love you've acquired within yourself. And with these changes, you're just walking a path. You're towards your North Node. You're coming out of your South Node with it, which is your comfort zone, and you're walking into your purpose. And then we have Mercury messages, travel, communication. I was wondering too, when I saw the release, surrender, purge, I was wondering if there was a divine feminine who had to release someone or something. Yeah, truth expression here. So for some of you, that may be resonating for you, where you had to release a specific person, a specific relationship, a specific dynamic or connection in order for you to get to this place that you are in now of self-love and moving in your purpose, moving with purpose. And now with releasing whoever that was, they may be trying to come back around or wanting to come back around to communicate or send you a message, express their truth with that at the bottom of the deck. And then it could have also been a spouse or an ex-spouse that you had to release. So we're going to dig deeper into that and find out what that's about. So what is this actually just a little bit more? What does the collective need to know? Okay, grounding, ace earth. You may be a earth sign, or this person may be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Cap. So anything else before I dig a little deeper? Assistance, spirit guides. Let me move these cards. Okay, so assistance, spirit guides. So yep, higher self activation. Okay, so who is this though? Who is receiving assistance from the spirit guides to activate their higher self? Because I feel like for whoever is resonating with this, that you're this divine feminine who is actually, again, walking in your purpose, and you have gone through many spiritual awakenings you have shed many layers of your past self to get to where you are now, where you're evolving more and more into your true nature, into your higher self. But this person or the situation that you may have had to let go may have been operating from their shadow, because remember, and then it's at the bottom too, toxicity bound patterns. But when I was looking at the bottom of the deck initially, and we saw, what did we see at the bottom of the deck? Contract, career, commitments. When I said it may be a spouse, and then right behind that card, it was the shadow side, dark night. So they may have been operating from their shadow, and that may have kept you in suffering too in the past and lack, because you two were not in a balanced or aligned energy when you were connected in whatever way you were connected, whether it was a friend, whether it was a family member, family dynamic, whether it was a spouse, like I said. But whatever type of dynamic it was a major imbalance, and you felt like that person or that situation or that dynamic was actually keeping you stagnant, and you were very unfulfilled. You were feeling like you were suffering in the past, and you had to break yourself free. And part of you breaking yourself free was to go within and start to show yourself the love that you were not gaining or acquiring from whatever that dynamic was, right? But with this assistant spirit, guys, I'm feeling like it could be this other person who is actually getting some sort of assistance to connect with their higher self, to kind of follow your lead, closed off, guarded resistance. And whoever is receiving this, receiving this spiritual guidance is someone that is closed off, guarded, or has been closed off, guarded, resistant. And they may have been that in the past. I'm just getting strong that it could be a marriage thing or a spouse, like I said initially. Yeah, the trust divine time here just came out. So yeah, separation longing. So you may be in a actual legal separation from this person that you were married to or are married to. You may still be legally married to someone, but you're in a legal separation because, again, of the imbalance between the two of you in the past. But I'm getting that this person, yeah, they're regretful. This person, I'm just getting heavy spouse though. Heavy spouse. Somebody is married here. Somebody is legally married. And it's in a legal separation at this time. And this separation, this distance from this person that you are married to, is causing this person to kind of awaken. They may actually be watching you as well, keeping an eye on you and watching your healing process, watching how much work you're putting into yourself to heal, and watching how much you're glowing. I just heard that. How much you're pouring into yourself, and that is actually inspiring them to do the same. Nurturing, compassion. I'm getting that you may have been very nurturing and compassionate to this person as well, and they actually missed that as well. But also I'm getting that the nurture and the nurturing and the compassionate energy that you were pouring into that person, once you distanced yourself from them, once you put up these boundaries, you put up this this kind of blockage between the two of you, or space, I'll say. Once you put up this space between the two of you, you started to actually pour that nurturing and compassionate energy into yourself. I'm telling you, somebody has been loving on themselves heavily. And I love it. I love it for you. And that has ultimately led to you taking off the rose-colored glasses and seeing things a certain way, a different way. And I'm just getting that this person is feeling inspired, though, by the moves you're making for yourself. Messages, dreams. Tell me more about who is receiving this assistance, cycles completion. Yeah, this person is there. I'm telling you, this, cycles complete. And then at the bottom of the deck is shadow side, moon, dark night. I told you this person was operating out of their shadow side, but upon having a separation with them, they're receiving guidance that is necessary to help them close out these toxic cycles they've been in. Then right behind it again is the contract, career, commitments. This is somebody that look at the masculine. Truth expression, celebration. This is... I'm getting that this may not only be a, legal marriage sort of situation for some of you, but this is also some sort of soul contract. It may be a soul contract with his contract, career commitments, like a soul connection that you have with this person. And here we go. Here we go with the twin flame feels. I'm feeling the twin flame energy because of the mirroring, because of them watching you or being aware in some way, whether they're being energetically aware, like they're picking up on your energy, that you're loving on yourself really heavily, or you're pouring into yourself the way you were pouring into them, whether they're picking up on that. With dreams messages too, I'm getting that they may be getting like downloads in their dreams. Like, it's just heavy spiritual connection, spiritual tie here. I'm getting there's a lot of spiritual energy here with North Node, cosmic purpose, with trusting divine time, with assistance, spirit guides, with messages in the dreams. It's just heavy soul contract here. I'm getting. Tell me more, spirit. Present abundance, gratitude. So this person is, I'm just getting that they are trying to transform, or they are like they're receiving the guidance that they need from their spiritual team, from their individual team that is assigned to assist them on their journey, on their path. But it may be something that you both are here to do together or here to accomplish together. Stability, harmony, flow at the bottom. What is this messages? Travel, communication, spirit. Karma, balance, justice. I'm getting that this person, this may be in relation to like legal concerns. So it may be because like, okay, so I'm getting that this person, and with the messages in the bottle here, that signifies distance, right? Because like when you find a message in a bottle that washes up ashore, it's not coming from somebody that is on the shore, right? It's not coming from somebody that's near you. It's coming from a distance. It's coming from somebody that may be stranded out in the ocean. Like it's someone that's at a distance from you. So I'm getting that you are at a distance with this person. And again, it may be a legal separation, but they want to communicate with you regarding this legal situation. I'm getting that they may not want it anymore. They may not want to be separated from you anymore. Give me a second to clear up some space on my phone. 1 second, y'all. Okay. So where was I? Yeah. All right. So this person, for those of you who is resonating with, this being regarding a spouse, someone that you are legally married to and you are now in legal separation with, this person, their eyes are being open to something. They're gaining a new perspective on something regarding your relationship. And I'm getting that they want to communicate that to you because you're currently at a distance from this person. And with this karma, balance, justice, they want to balance things out. They want to balance things out within your relationship. I'm getting that they do not want to be divorced from you. If that's resonating for whoever that's resonating for, they do not want to be separated from you any longer. However that's resonating, come on. They do not want to be separated. They do not want to carry through with this distance with you or from you. However that is resonating, whether it's a marriage and you're in separation, whether it's you're married and you're filing for divorce, whether you're in a relationship but you broke up, or whether you were in a relationship and you broke up. Even if you are currently in a relationship with someone and maybe some of you may have moved out, or it's some sort of distance, they want to close the gap. They no longer want this distance between the two of you. What else, spirit? And they're feeling like rejected. I'm getting that they're feeling rejected by you because you finally stood up for yourself with that self-love, but also with the self-worth expectations at the bottom. You've tapped into knowing your worthiness, what you're worth, what you're deserving of. And that, like, it started with a thought. It started with a thought, a realization. And then that realization kind of grew. That realization or that thought was like a seed that you planted because you were in this energy of lack and suffering and unfulfillment in the past, right? And then a thought came to you, or a different perspective came to you on how you were being treated, or how you wanted to be treated, or what you really wanted in your relationship, or in whatever dynamic this is, and you didn't feel as if you were receiving that. So it started with that thought, that seed that you planted, and it grew into you going inside, internal, and giving yourself everything that you were missing in this relationship or in this dynamic, including having to stand up for yourself, having to speak up for yourself, and having to set boundaries and create this distance between you and whoever this other person is. And then it just continued to grow into you evolving internally first, and then changes started to transpire externally for you as well, where you just started to make the hard decisions. You started to make the difficult cuts. However that resonates for you, whatever you had to cut out, whoever you had to cut out, you were just doing what was best for you and what was aligned for you, because you were no longer in your comfort zone. And I'm getting that whoever this person is, they were stuck to it. Twin flame, I'm telling you, I'm just getting strong. I would not be surprised if the twin flame card comes out, because it's just heavy twin flame energy, soul contract, soul tie energy here. But now they're feeling rejected by you. They may have rejected you in the past also. That may resonate for someone, but they're feeling rejected because you stood up for yourself. Yeah, you've empowered yourself. Sun strength empowerment. You stood up for yourself. You said, no, this is not what it's going to be anymore. Yeah, and they're watching you. What I said at the beginning. They're watching you, and they're watching you in your power. How, facade beliefs, how does this person feel about watching? I'm getting that they're inspired by you though, but how is this person feeling watching the collective in their power right now? How is this person feeling watching the collective in their power right now? Truth expression. It's making them want to live in their truth. It's making them want to live in their power as well. And it's also making them they're feeling a pull to communicate with you. It's just getting stronger and stronger. The more they watch you, the more they watch you evolve and grow, the more they watch you like live in your purpose and your truth. Is making them want to do it for themselves, but it's also making them want to connect with you even more. Like the urge to connect with you is just getting stronger and stronger the more work that you do on yourself. Yeah, and they're very attracted to you. Like the moves you're making, this change in you, this growth in you is actually very sexy to them. They're very, very attracted to it. They're very drawn to it. And I'm getting that they're feeling like here's more fire too. Someone here may be a fire sign. But like the spark, like your relationship may have been kind of getting, what's the word? I don't want to say dry, but that's the best term I can think of right now. Like your relationship prior to this separation may have kind of been, like you may have been growing apart or distance, which is, I can understand that, because if you weren't aligned, like if you were trying to grow, you were trying to elevate, and this person was like, no, I'm comfortable here where we are. I don't want us to grow. Then it's kind of like a tug of war, right? Like you're trying to go up, but then this person is trying to pull you to keep you down, you know, or you're trying to pull them to bring them up with you. It's like a tug of war, and they're pulling back like, no, I want to be here. And you're like, well, no, I don't want to be here. I want to be here. Now y'all just both tugging. Right? It's not a flow. It's not a team effort. It's like opposing forces. It's like trying to put two opposite sides of the magnet together. I think they're opposite. Whatever. Don't quote me. But whatever sides of the magnet that repel each other. It was kind of like that in your relationship. It was becoming like that in your relationship prior to the separation. And that contributed to the separation. But it's like you were against each other. You weren't a team. But now this person is wanting to be a team again. with renewal spark. They're wanting to work together because their eyes have opened. Their eyes have opened to what you were trying to express to them or what you were trying to share with them when you two were together. Like you were trying to elevate them. You were trying to help them to grow. You were trying to help them to see that there's more for us to learn and there's more for us to accomplish together. But they were not understanding that. They were not grasping that in the moment until you had to walk away. And then they started to get the messages. They started to get the downloads, or they started to let them in, because I believe that we get downloads, we get messages, we get signs. It's just a matter of if we pay attention to them, if we catch them, if we hear them, we see them, if we connect with them, right? And that this person, I'm getting that in the past, they weren't receiving these messages, or they weren't allowing themselves to receive them. They may have been blocked. Their crown chakra may have been blocked. Their third eye may have been blocked. They may have just been blocked. Many chakras may have been blocked within this person. But since this separation has happened, they have been becoming enlightened to what you were trying to say, what you were trying to do with them. And now, with the clarity they're gaining, they want to give you clarity with this truth expression. And they want to share with you knowledge. I just heard that sort of knowledge. Yeah, Divine Feminine card just came out. Divine Feminine. I'm getting too that they have been enlightened to the fact that you are a Divine Feminine. That you are a Divine Feminine, and that you are their wish fulfillment. Look at y'all. I'm getting that they're getting messages about this connection, rebirth, winter. They're getting messages about this connection, about how deep it goes. Come on. Remember awakening. They're awakening to what this connection is. They're awakening to how deep it really goes. And this is what they want to talk to you about. This is what they want to talk to you about. Venus offer. They like, oh yeah, you the one. You are it. You are it for me. Yeah, and they just want to balance things out. Come on, y'all. Come on. Celebration, abundance, gifts, abundance. Look. This masculine is awakening. This divine masculine. This is a divine masculine energy for sure. Divine masculine energy is awakening to who you are. It's awakening to who you both are together. Spy watching, and them watching you and keeping an eye on you, keeping tabs on you, is actually opening their eyes even more. Like you're assisting them as well in their evolution, even if you don't know it, even if you don't realize it. You're assisting them just by being who you are and living in your authentic truth. Memories, nostalgia. They're thinking about you. They may be dreaming about you. They're really missing you. Yep. Transcendence, balance. They want to balance things out. They want to come together, and they want to transcend with you. Like you've been trying to express to them prior to this separation. Let's transcend together. You wanted them to elevate with you. You wanted them to get on their purpose and their path with you. You wanted them to be aligned with you, but we can't force people to see the truth before they're ready. We can't force people to awaken before they're ready. And you came to that realization and you said, hey, well, I can't make you do anything. I can only enlighten you or share with you certain things, and then you decide what you want to do with that information. And they ultimately decided to stay in their comfort zone, but you ultimately decided that no, well, I guess this is where we part ways, because I'm not comfortable in your comfort zone. Okay, I'm feeling a pull to aim higher, to grow higher, to go up, not to stay stagnant. And so that was an issue. You know, that was an issue, right? Like, you know, you couldn't compromise on your growth. You weren't willing to compromise on your growth. So you had to part ways, but now they're seeing what you meant. They're like, damn, yeah. Well, I want it too now. I want it too now. Or, yep. Toxicity bound patterns. They were just stuck in their toxic ways at that time, though. But let's see, how does the Divine Feminine feel about this situation. Stability, harmony, flow just came out. Let's see. Stability, harmony, flow. How does the divine feminine feel about the divine masculine? The situation, spring seeds, something maybe significant about springtime. And you know, that's the real new year. That's the real new year. So yeah, and growth in the summer. So, you're feeling like celebration, gifts, abundance. Let's see. How tell me more about how the divine feminine feels about the divine masculine, contract, career, commitments. I'm getting that you, let's see, you feel like you know that this is a soul connection. You're aware of that. So you know that you have this soul contract with this person, but you also realize that they were in their comfort zone. They were clinging to comforts and they weren't open to growing any further. So you had to make the, challenging decision to just grow on your own, to branch out and grow on your own. But I'm getting that there is a level of, like, you planted seeds. Some of you may have separated from this person in the springtime as well. So it may have been last spring you may have separated, and now this spring you may be, communicating or making some sort of progress or something like that with the growth in the summer. But something about springtime, but you feel like they were just, as I said, just reiterating that you knew that they were clinging to stagnancy. They were clinging to their comfort zone, and there just was no forward movement for the both of you together at that time because they were very closed off to it. They were resistant, and you couldn't force them. All you can do was control yourself, and that's what you did. And you made the right decision, obviously, because the energy you're in, they know it too. They like, yeah, that energy a little spicy. I like that little spicy energy. Tell me more. Alchemy, ancestor guides. You just, I'm just getting that you're just focused on your spiritual growth. Like when it comes to this connection, I'm not feeling like any ill feelings about it. It's just reality. The reality of the situation was, this separation was necessary. That's what I'm getting. You're content with that. Let's see. What does this, and well, one more card on how the divine feminine feel. I told y'all I would not be surprised if the twin flame card came out. I would not be surprised because this is definitely a twin flame connection. And you know that, divine feminine, you know that. And this is why you're so content. Because you already know that these connections are very much so about flow, not force. So you're like, hey, I know who you are to me. I know who I am to you. I know who we are to each other. Family, home, commitment. I know that if it is, I know that the purpose of this sort of soul connection, I know the dominant purpose of it. So it is contributing to your growth, and you realize that. And that is your main focus. I'm not getting that you're so much focused on reuniting with this person in the physical. This person is focused on that, though. That's what they want. But you're not like, this has to happen. We have to come back together in the physical. You are completely content with not coming back together in the physical, but actually still encouraging one another to grow spiritually and energetically through this soul connection. And like I said, you're influencing them, you're encouraging them to grow into their higher self, to connect and unite with their higher self, to evolve into their higher selves, because that's what you're doing. And in twin flame connections, we mirror our twin souls. Our twin souls mirror us. We are our twin souls. If you know, you know. But you already know what this is. You already know what this is. And let's see. I feel like you're open to things, though. I feel like you're just open to what is for you. What is for you is all you want, right? Like if it is in the best, you know, if it's best for us to come together in the physical and, you know, carry out our purpose, you know, in the physical together, then that will happen. That shall happen if we both decide on that. But if not, if it's best for us to be separated in the physical but united in the spiritual, you're open to that as well. I just don't feel fight from you. I don't feel resistance. That's what I'm trying to express. I don't feel resistance from you, Divine Feminine, at all. No resistance. You are just in a complete state of flow, stability, harmony, flow, baby. You are just in a complete state of flow. Like, I feel in your energy, I feel confident. I feel empowered. I feel fierce, but I don't feel aggressive. I feel balanced. I feel sure. Like, what is for me will be for me. You are not worried about a thing, honey. And that is very attractive to this Divine Masculine. Okay, let's see. What does the Divine Masculine want to say to the Divine Feminine? Nurture, compassion. I'm getting that he wants to pour into you how you've always poured into him. He wants to give back. He wants to pay it forward. Higher self activation. He feels he wants, this Divine Masculine wants to, I'm feeling that he wants to express to you how much he's noticed your growth, how much you've grown, how much you've transformed and changed. And he wants to acknowledge that. He also wants to share with you how much your growth has inspired his own. Heard that. Anything else? Anything else on what the Divine Masculine wants the Divine Feminine to know? Detachment, cold. What's that? He feels like you're just completely detached from him. I feel like this because you're in a state of flow and you're not resisting. Yeah. And he still feels the chemistry and passion for you. Anything else? Thoughts isolating. He's thinking about you heavily, and he may be isolating himself from his friend groups or from people that he's been around. He may be isolating himself from friends, from family, and just really heavily thinking about you. But that's another thing he has to work through too, because he has to focus on his own growth, renewal, spark. Yeah, he's just feeling that passion for you strongly, that pull to you strongly at this time. One more card on what the Divine Masculine wants the Divine Feminine to know. Regret, repression. He wants to express to you the regret he feels for the past, but everything just transpired the way it was necessary to transpire, right? But he wants to express his regret for, you know, causing this separation between the two of you, because now he's longing for you very intensely. He misses you real bad, Divine Feminine. So let's get a couple of love messages and then I'm going to close out. Okay, a couple of love messages for the Divine Feminine from the Divine Masculine, please. What does the Divine Masculine want the Divine Feminine to know that he isn't currently saying? The timing just wasn't right for us. That's why he's feeling so much regret. What else? What else does the Divine Masculine want the Divine Feminine to know currently that he is not saying? You came closer than anyone. My life is not as together as it seems. He may be going through some trials at this time. What else? I want you real bad. As we know, he wants you real bad. Ooh, I'm feeling the flow. I'm starting to understand our connection. I told you. Ooh-wee. He's getting it. He's getting it. Twin flame heavy. No doubt about it. No doubt in my mind that whoever this is resonating for, this is a twin flame connection. One more card on what the Divine Masculine wants the Divine Feminine to know that he is not currently saying. I can't stop thinking about you. I said he's in heavy thought about you, thinking about you heavily. You may be picking up on his energy as well because he's thinking about you so heavily. I'm getting sexually as well, so you may be getting that little jolt. You may be feeling a little jolt, and maybe late at night too. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple of messages from the Confession of a Soulmate deck. And then I'll pull an angel number and affirmation too. And then I'll close. Alright, so what does the Divine Masculine want the Divine Feminine to know that he is not currently saying? Okay, 2 cards came out. Unspoken. What's the odds? Unspoken. It's the first card. It says, there is so much I want to say to you, but I find it difficult to put my feelings into words. Just know that you are very important to me. The depth of my love for you is beyond words. There is so much unspoken between us, which I will soon reveal to you. Yeah, they're coming in, and they're going to be coming in hot, okay? They got a lot to say. Second card to come out is Promise. I wish you knew just how special you are to me. It kills me not to be able to tell you. You amaze me with your compassion and kindness through this time apart. Nurture compassion, I'm telling you. They love that about you too. I promise I will make things right between us. I also feel as if this Divine Masculine may be picking up on your loving energy as well, because as you continue to love yourself more, the resentment that you feel or that you felt towards this Divine Masculine, the anger, the frustration that you felt is sort of dissipated because you're healing those wounds within yourself and you're radiating that unconditional love. So as you continue to radiate unconditional love to yourself, it kind of expands out to others, but it expands, they feel it intensely as well because they're your twin, right? They're your mirror soul. There's a special link, a special tie between the two of you where you can pick up on each other's energies. You can pick up on each other's thoughts. You can show up in each other's dreams. It's like you have that special connection in the spiritual realm where they can feel that. So when you're angry with them, when you're feeling resentful towards them, frustrated with them, even if you're not in contact, physical contact with them, they can pick up on that as well. When you feel love towards them, when you feel compassion for them, they can pick up on that as well. And I'm getting that the more that you pour into yourself and you love on yourself, the more you just radiate that unconditional love outward, and they pick up on that. And they're appreciating, they want you to know that they appreciate that energetic hug, so to speak, or that energetic compassion that they're feeling from you, that you're sending to them. Some of you may be sending it to them unintentionally as well, but others of you may be sending it to them intentionally to let them know that they are loved, that they are cared for, and that you do have compassion for them. And they're picking up on that, and they want you to know that they truly appreciate that, and they are working to make things right, that they are working to fix what they've broken between the two of you. Okay, I just feel guided to pull one more. Okay, well, I wanted to pull one more, but I guess the divine said 2 more is necessary. So and then at the bottom of the deck is My World. I'm gonna read that one too, but let's read these 2 first. So this one came out, Opening Up. I am getting ready to say what's in my heart. I know that this is love. It's a true, unconditional, and everlasting kind of love. What did I just say? They feel that from you. I want you to know I am trying to open up, but it's so hard for me to put my feelings for you into words, but I know I have to do this and you need to hear them. So this person may really struggle with communicating. That may be a challenge for them. You know, their throat chakra may need a bit of cleansing, a bit of clearing, a bit of work. But because 2 cards came out expressing that it's hard for them to express what they're feeling or putting into words, but they're really going to put it forth the effort to do that. I'm also getting that they're going to get the necessary assistance from their spiritual team, again, as I said, to express themselves in a manner that you will understand and that you will receive as well. So they're making it clear, so much unspoken promise, opening up. Like they're like this flower, they're blooming and they're getting closer and closer to being fully ready to expressing themselves to you. And then what did I say, y'all? This I love when the readings are like this, when they just flow like boom, 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 boom in line. Like everything is just so aligned. Inspiration. I said that you are an inspiration as they watch you grow, as they watch you evolve and elevate, as they watch you live in your purpose, as they watch you just live in your authentic truth, speak, express your authentic truth. It's just inspiring them to follow suit. Man, inspiration. There is no one else who inspires me the way you do. I am so proud of you, your achievements and gifts. Your love really gives me strength and courage to strive for more out of life. Man, what did I say? What did I say? And then at the bottom of the deck, I said, I was going to read this to y'all, which is my world. I'm also going to take it out. But it says, everything revolves around you. I keep you in mind when I am making decisions, and I include you in all of my plans, every action, every dream. I love doing life with you. You mean so much to me. Without you, I feel like nothing. This person is just really like, they feel that strong tie to you. They feel as if you are their other half, because you are. But they're coming to that realization with I'm starting to understand our connection. They're receiving the necessary guidance. They're receiving the answers that they need to receive in order to get the complete clarity on what this connection is, what the purpose of it is, and what they need to do in order to make it right. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and pull an angel number and an affirmation card, and then that's going to be it. This was a beautiful reading, though. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Loved it. Loved it. So, can I get an angel number for the collective, for the divine feminine, rather? Can I get a angel number for the divine feminine? Damn. Okay. So your angel number is 1551. It says, hold your vision, manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. So yeah, just continue to focus on you. Continue to focus on your goals, I can't even say the words right. Your evolution. Okay, continue to focus on your growth, because as you continue to, that's the best way that you can help your counterpart to grow, is to grow yourself, right? And to focus on growing yourself so that they, can ultimately follow suit, and then you're just both growing each other, but just continue to focus on your goals, your dreams, your self-expression, whatever you're focusing on, whatever you're trying to achieve. Continue to keep your focus there, and just keep your thoughts positive. Keep your thoughts positive, not just in regards to this connection, but just in general, in your life in general. Stay focused on thinking about the desires that you want to create, the dreams that you want to make into a reality. Okay, even including this connection, whatever you do desire, this connection to evolve into, or to become, or to progress into, focus on that desire. Don't focus on, things that are quote unquote negative, or that you don't want to manifest for it, right? Like, well, we're in separation and I don't want us to be in separation, but we're probably just always going to be in separation because last time we spoke, he just wasn't on the same page, or he wasn't. Like, focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Okay. And then the affirmation card is guidance. It says, in times of uncertainty, I ask God to guide me to the light in my being. I am directed to doors that will open inner freedom to me and step forward in trust. I release my fate to God, and my faith is rewarded. So yeah, just continue to allow yourself to be guided at this time, Divine Feminine. You are on a roll with your growth, with your purpose, with your journey and your path. You are on a roll. You are doing a magnificent job. You are inspiring others, including your twin. Okay, just by being who you are, baby. Just by being who you are and living in your truth and loving on yourself, you are inspiring so many that you may not even be aware of. Okay, so continue to walk in your purpose, continue to follow your divine guidance, and you will be great. You will be fine. All right, so those are the messages. I hope they reach whoever they needed to reach, and until the next reading, namaste.